Hello and welcome. My name is Amy. Today I am going to be talking to you about meditation. If you have been here before, thank you for being back here. You know that I create a lot of videos on meditation and energy healing, as well as just talking about these different topics. If this is your first time here, welcome. My intention is to create a space where you feel safe to be vulnerable and explore everything to do with deepening your self-awareness, your consciousness, and your spiritual journey. I am really excited to create this video. The idea has been popping into my mind for a little bit now, and I've just been reminded of what it felt like for myself when I started meditation and how much resistance I actually had to it. Something I hear often is people saying that they can't meditate because their thoughts are too loud. And that is exactly why you need to meditate. It is accessible for every single person. And I know for me, I didn't realize how much anxiety I had specifically until I actually started to pay attention and gain awareness to it. And that is why I needed this more than ever. I do believe that in my now about 10 years of fairly consistent meditation, it has been a huge benefit for me in my journey of anxiety, self-awareness, all of it. Something I heard that has stuck with me for many years now is that when we pray, we are talking to the universe or God or whatever you identify with. And when we meditate, we're listening. So most of us are not very good at listening. That's also why this is so important. We are human beings, and I believe we are having this spiritual experience, this spiritual journey. Each one of us has a lot of different thoughts, and most of us identify with these thoughts as who we are. I believe that our egos are a separate part of us. They are a part of our experience here, but we are not our egos. We are the part of us that can observe our ego and our thoughts. And so with meditation, it gives us the opportunity to actually tune in more and more to that part of you, the quiet part of you that can observe your thoughts, that can observe your life, that really starts to gain that self-awareness for who you are when you are quiet and when you can let all of the energy and the opinions and the influences of the world really just start to melt away. For me, so much of my anxiety came from all of that noise, and I didn't realize that. But it was through finding quiet and finding presence that I actually started to connect more to myself. And the journey back to me has been the biggest part of everything in my life. If I didn't have this, everything else would not be here for me to the extent that it is. I believe that meditation is simply finding quiet, finding presence with yourself. Now, there are a lot of different thoughts and opinions on this, but just for now, while we're in this space together, know that that is all it is for me and for you as we share this space. It is simply about connecting more to you. And for me, that part of me is my soul. It is that quiet inner wisdom that I have within me, my intuition, and we all have that. No matter what you believe and feel beyond this moment, we all have that part of us within ourselves. Being able to connect to that is so powerful. When I started meditating, I remember setting a timer for 1 minute, and I could not get past just a few breaths and keeping my mind in a quiet, still place. I'll be honest that when I have hard days now, I can still have a really hard time, but the difference now is that I will put on a meditation and I will really quiet myself, and it'll take me a few minutes sometimes, but I can definitely get to a place where everything can get quiet. And that is when I actually start to decompress and calm myself. There are a variety of ways to meditate. You can do guided meditations, which can be really helpful. You can do silent meditations. You can do meditations with sound healing. Meditation is simply about finding those quiet moments with yourself. And so whatever that looks like for you, allow yourself to do that. There is no right or wrong, and you don't need to do what someone else is doing, especially if it doesn't feel like it's working for you. And also keep in mind that what you need right now, today, or in this season of your life might be very different than what you need tomorrow or in the next season. So always come back to that part of you that makes it really clear of what is going to be best for you. When I am really just starting to meditate or having a really overstimulated day, or I haven't meditated for a while, it is just about really starting to calm yourself. So find a comfortable position if you can. You might be listening to this while you're working or in a public place, and that is great too. Whatever works, but if you are able to, just find a place where you can sit down, start to tune in to your body, start to tune into your energy right here in your field. Even if there is noise and distraction around you, just really start to feel your energy and your space here. Taking yourself out of your thoughts, taking yourself out of any physical anxiety you might have right now. Take a deep inhale with me, pausing at the top and exhaling. Let's do that again. Inhale, pausing at the top and exhaling. If you can, bring your hands to your knees. When you bring your hands down, palm facing down, that really helps to ground you. And if you have your palms facing up, that really signifies just being on the receiving end. And don't overthink it. Just do what really feels comfortable for you right now. Closing your eyes. Bringing your attention to your breathing. Taking another inhale here. And exhaling through your mouth. And just really bringing your attention to my words. Bringing your attention to this present space that you're in. What do you feel on your body? Maybe you feel a breeze. Maybe you don't feel anything. Maybe you feel the clothes on you. If you don't like how something feels, simply bring your attention back to the breath. What do you hear around you? I can hear birds chirping. I can hear my dog barking. Just allow these things to pass you by without getting attached to them or frustrated. Bringing your attention to your breath. Maybe you can feel the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. And start paying attention to how quickly you get lost in your thoughts. How quickly your attention goes back to your thoughts and away from your breath, away from this moment. Do not judge this. Simply let these thoughts pass you by. Just like when you're on the freeway and the signs come into your attention and you keep going, letting them pass right by you. Do not attach to them. When you notice any noises around you, any tickles, any itches, anything uncomfortable that you're feeling physically, simply let it go. Our minds are muscles. And so the more we find ourselves in this space, creating larger moments in between when the next thought comes, in between our thoughts, we are able to be in this present space that much longer. And when we are here, it helps us to recalibrate. It helps us to calm our nervous systems. Bring your attention back to your breath. It might feel good to bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Taking a moment to really thank yourself for being here, for taking this time for you, for doing something that might feel really vulnerable or uncomfortable. I like to visualize little heart bubbles coming out of my heart, sending them to others. And in this case, spreading them around myself. Take one more deep inhale together. And exhaling, bringing your hands back to your knees, gently fluttering your eyes open. And no matter how you felt during that, no matter how loud your mind still was or your thoughts, don't worry about that. If you just take a moment to feel this space and to feel your energy, I know that my space feels significantly calmer than when we started. And I hope that you got that experience too, because that's what this is all about. Meditation really helps us to just reset and recalibrate. It really does set the tone for the rest of our day. Whether your day is just starting, it's in the middle of it, or it's ending, even your sleep becomes better when you're meditating more. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments. I would love to create more meditations like this for you. Maybe next time we can do one that's a little bit longer. I also have a folder of other meditations as well as Reiki healing. So definitely check those out if you're looking for any more of this. I hope you have a great day. I hope that you are able to find peace right now and a calm that you were just really needing or didn't know you were needing. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love being in this space with you. It brings me so much joy. So just thank you so much, because if you're not here with me, then it just isn't the same. I hope to see you next time. Bye.